nerds, welcome to Nerd Locker, a place for your inner nerd. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is episode 37.
This week we got news from the Alamo Drafthouse. We got Terminator 5 news, some DC Comics, and G.I. Joe news. So,
let's do this.
John Chu's untitled sequel to the G.I. Joe movie is in talks for the newest cast member, Dwayne Johnson, to play Roadblock.
That is good stuff.
I feel like there's finally a movie where The Rock can be The Rock, like just
be that action star that he always wanted to be.
Yeah, just that goofy, over the top, like.
Go back to the rundown days when like you wanted to see his movies.
And he was still doing his wrestling moves in there.
Oh, so love it.
I wasn't a fan of the first one. I thought the first G.I. Joe was pretty
awful.
Yeah, awful's a good word for it.
I thought it was horrible, and at like not even 3 minutes in, I was already like, pause, that's horrible, look at this, that's an issue, that wasn't there 3 seconds ago. But it was so bad that it was good. Like it's like bulldog cute, where it's so ugly, it's adorable. It was like so bad. It was just funny at that point, just to make fun of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, there were some actors in there that I was kind of surprised at seeing, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt mainly, but whatever, it's Dwayne Johnson in a G.I. Joe movie, and hopefully it happens, because I actually think that'd be pretty entertaining.
I think it'd be pretty funny, so I'm excited.
So I hate when people talk in the movies.
I can't stand when people are talking in the movies.
Right, talking, texting, leave it at home, wait till the movie's over. You're there for a reason.
Exactly.
I pay $10, you pay $10. Let's watch this movie.
You can live with it for 2 hours.
Exactly. So our friends at the Alamo Drafthouse feel the same way, and they've actually released a PSA that we were able to see on Badass Digest, and holy crap.
For those of you that don't know what the Alamo Drafthouse is, it's a chain of movie theaters in Texas, and they kind of do movies a little bit differently, whereas they're not really showing what's current, but they like to show old movies. You can go in there and buy beer and food. Like, it's an event. It's an event to go see.
Yeah. You're spending some money, but hey, it's a cool movie.
But they have a strict policy on no cell phones, no texting, no talking, or they will kick you out. So this PSA is the voicemail of a disgruntled fan who actually got booted for using her cell phone.
It's hilarious.
It's actually really
hilarious. This girl,
ditzy
from the sound of it.
Definitely not very
Not the
smart.
brightest, not the sharpest tool in the shed. You know, yeah, definitely.
But she lives in the Magnated States of America.
Her quote.
That was what it sounded like she said. But I love that they took something like this, where you think they're going to be like, oh man, like, we have someone disgruntled. No, they're very strict. They don't want you talking or texting in these movies.
Shut up or get out. That's exactly how it should be.
So now this woman's on blast for acting like an idiot. So,
thank you, Alamo Drafthouse.
For those of you who've been paying attention, DC's had quite a big announcement in the last couple weeks here, dealing with at the end of Flashpoint, they're relaunching 52 titles at #1.
Yep.
In this past week, we've kind of seen some news and developments on these titles, and I'm not really sure how I feel about some of them, but let's start. What are you guys excited for?
At first, I was totally against this. I thought it was going to be the worst thing ever. I thought DC was losing their minds and everyone was going crazy, and that we were going to probably not read comic books or just read Marvel. But now that they've released some actual titles, they've released some creative teams, I'm totally on board. I am totally on board. There's some great looking books. The Justice League books does look awesome. Cyborg's on it. I know you love Cyborg. I know you're into that.
No, I am. I like when the Titans or second-tier characters kind of move up. So
I think there's going to be big things in that book. I really think Justice League is going to be totally different. The same, but totally different.
I feel the same as he does. Like, at first I was like, I'm probably going to read indie books from now on and just be okay with that. But no, I'm really stoked. Outside of some of the weird character designs, I'm really excited for the books that are announced. Like, I figured we might as well just find a silver lining in what they're doing, because at first we were all really upset about it. Really stoked for like smaller characters that are getting their own book, like Captain Atom and Catwoman. They are having their own stories, and there's actually like a
I think they have a
Demon
Red Tornado
Knights
coming out too.
Do they? That would be awesome.
Demon Knights.
Demon Knights.
That looks awesome.
That
it's like
looks
a medieval
so cool.
book.
Yeah, and it's Etrigan. So awesome.
So sweet. Justice League Dark. Did you see that?
That looks even cooler.
Deadman.
John Constantine.
Shade. Zatanna. Who else was that? Who else was on there? I saw
Madame
those
Xanadu.
That's who the other chick was.
Come
on
now.
That looked cool.
Now some of them
awesome.
I'm very excited for. Some of them look cool. I really like the Red Hood idea they're doing.
That's
where Connor has 2 arms again. Woo! So I'm stoked on that.
Raise the roof.
He's not a
kid because he has 2 arms.
The one thing I haven't seen at all, and I'm waiting for maybe the Titans books, there's no sign of Tim Drake.
That is the only thing that I'm scared about.
Something could huge happen.
I will let you know.
What if he
might
dies?
die.
I will
What
let
if
you
he
know
dies?
right now. If they die, if they kill off Tim Drake or write him out of continuity, I'm done reading monthly.
Hey, guess what?
You just said that if
DC
they
doesn't
wrote out
care 'cause
Damien,
they
you
can
would
do it
you
either.
would stop reading. And
Yeah.
they're
Damien's
keeping
back
Damien.
in.
I
They
know
are
they're
keeping
keeping Damien,
Damien.
so be happy.
And I'm kind of upset that Nightwing's back to being Nightwing.
I just
No,
don't like his
that's cool.
costume.
I like the red.
it.
The red?
him
I
back.
love the red. I
I
think
don't
it's
like
so
it.
sweet. I saw it
It's a
today.
cool change.
I thought it was really
It's a cool
awesome.
change, like up from the blue, but I'm sorry.
It's a different era for him. It's a different era for everyone. So whether Tim Drake is Robin or he's somewhere else, or
Tim
he's
Drake
dead,
has
What if he's
always
just
been
Red
my
Robin?
Robin.
He's been your
I hope
Robin,
he
but
stays
hasn't
Red
been
Robin.
Have you guys noticed
Plain and simple.
the creators that are working on these books? Like the artists,
Yeah.
artists are kind of all like the same, but like Jeff Lemire is writing like 3 different books.
Yeah.
And indie artists writing like mainstream DC. That's pretty sweet. The Jeff Johns stuff. He's
I
doing
did-
his
yeah.
Aquaman. He's
Ethan
restarting
Van
Aquaman.
Sciver
I
is
now.
still
saw
staying
that.
on
So
board.
that's cool. I'm glad to get that. But
I like how he is taking these indie creators and kind of throwing them up to
they
do
all
their
have
own
their
books.
roots. They
Yeah.
all have their roots in DC or Marvel for the most part. Most of them do.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see them get a crack at like their guys.
So when I first heard about this, I was kind of like on the fence about it. I wasn't really sure how I felt, but I'm really excited for it now. They're in talks to do a Terminator 5, but Paul Walker's gonna be in it maybe, and they're gonna sort of pull away from the John Connor story.
Yeah, Paul Walker is up to play Kyle Reese, which I don't know.
I feel like Paul Walker is sort of an underrated actor, but it's also because he's chosen to do the movies he has that where you have no desire to see him in.
This isn't something I heard and was completely against.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm not excited for. I'm excited that they're talking about doing another Terminator movie because that would be sweet. But I don't think Paul Walker's a bad choice. You know, and originally Arnold was supposed to be involved, but with his acting career being on hold for the moment, I'd like to see.
I'd just see
I'd
where it
watch
goes.
that. I'd watch that.
Now in 4, wasn't it Anton Yelchin who played?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Reese.
He's old enough that he could just play it. That's the one thing I don't
Actually,
understand.
that kid's a really good actor.
He's my favorite actor.
I like him a lot,
hands down.
and actually, now you say that, I'd like to see him do that again.
That
but
kind of makes more sense to me.
well, I think they were trying to Paul Walker is definitely older, so they want to show that.
True. Makes
So
sense.
maybe this will be him leading up to leaving to go into the future, where his story begins with
Makes sense.
Terminator 1. So
There are obviously a lot of different ways they can go with this, so I'm
Yeah.
excited to hear more about it. So.
I would love to see this more development on this.
Hey there, nerds. Jasmine here with my pick of the week. I am fast becoming a Netflix-aholic, and this week the movie that you need to watch, because I said so, is The Adventures of Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert. It is just trannies and singing and amazingness. Check it out.
Hey guys, Brandon here, and my pick this week is the Nick 13 solo album. Tiger Army fans, we've been waiting years for this to come out. It is finally here. It's an incredible album. Go pick it up.
Hey guys, Bobby here with my pick of the week. It's definitely going to be Bayside's recent album, came out earlier this year, Killing Time. I am loving it, and I cannot stop listening to it. This is something I will be listening to for weeks to come. Check out Bayside's new album, Killing Time.
Hey, it's Steven here with my pick of the week. With the Welcome Back program, I picked up Little Big Planet and Infamous, and so I picked out Little Big Planet as my pick of this week. I had never played it before, and I'm loving it. I mean, yes, a lot of people call it like a kiddie game or whatever, but who cares? It's fun, it's beautiful, great music, and it just puts me in a good mood. So seriously, if you haven't already, get Little Big Planet.
All right, that's it for another episode of Nerd Locker, but be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and now you can actually subscribe to us on YouTube, which is something you should go do.
Please and thank you.
And also, don't forget to visit nerdlocker.com for all your news. I'm Brandon,
I'm Jasmine.
and you guys have a nerdy week.